doesn't matter. I keep telling people that it doesn't matter how righteous you are. If you do not pray, the enemy will afflict you. Yeah. And see, at the end of the day, are you getting me? God has given, that is why God has given prophet. He said, I've given unto you prophet, that through them I will deliver you from your enemies. Bible said, and when they were afflicted, when they were handed over to their enemies, and their enemies keep them in suffering, Bible said they cried unto God, and the Lord gave them a prophet who redeemed them and delivered them from their enemies. So now they were praying, but Bible said their enemies made them to suffer. Some people are dealing with deities, some people are dealing with powers, and he said they are to me saying that is it. And he abandoned sana no apobia nyame asra no ngo apobia oye nyame difo apobia ogina wachi apobia obe di amawo ohia wodi mafo ohia okamafo dia obeka ama wasem na eden amawo de obekun kwan eden e de ama de oka nyame tie de oka nyame yo. If you say nyo bia nek, that is why I told her obon se wo bebo bibi ho paye anye juma nipa foforo bebo ho paye na ye juma. Why? There is a secret. So that's here. The levels, you're different because you are dealing with something you don't have power over.
Okay.
And the person who has come have power over it. At the level I'm operating, I don't just need a prophet to be my spiritual father. I need somebody who has a relationship with God higher than I. I need somebody who has a revelation I don't have. Somebody who knows things I do not know. With God, when they come to God. So that why? There is a secret. So that's here. The levels, you're different because you are dealing with something you don't have power over.
Okay.
And the person who has come have power over it. That is it. That is it. This is the sons of the man of God who came and said, we are sons of the prophet. We are sons of the servant of God. And Bible said they started going around and casting out devil. Who do us me cast or Paul demon? Me cast or Jesus demon. Now ukushia demon bia. Na demon no ya danger woman. And to could do say we cast you in the name of Jesus. And a demon will say, I know Jesus. And say then we cast you in the name of Paul. Or say I know Paul, who are you? And the demon no chiram says Senkaya, Jesus minimum non kameko. Paula minimum non kameko. Name wo ye hwan. The Bible say na demon no to share woman so etete woman tade afflict woman because they were dealing with something stronger than them. Are you getting me? You are dealing with something that is stronger than you. A demon that is stronger than you. A power that is stronger than you. And when the prophet come in, when the pastor come in, when that person that speaks and God listen, who has that authority in Christ, has authority in Jesus, come in, he becomes the one God uses. And anything I will be here, tem jinafo. Because even no matter how anointed I am, I have a spiritual father.
Wow. Spiritual?
Yes. I have a spiritual father. Because it's not everything I can do. Are you getting me? No matter, yes, no matter how anointed you are, I have somebody I go to. I have somebody I submit to. I have somebody when something is not okay with me, I share with. And I seek for prayer. That is it.
Because
yes, my spiritual father is not a prophet. He's not a prophet. He's a man of the word. onye difo. So that's here. He's a man of the word. He's a man of revelations. So that's here. And he believes me as a prophet. Because when it comes to prophetic, some things he asks me and I tell him.
Wow.
But he is my spiritual father.
How? On your prophet.
I see, at the level I'm operating, I don't just need a prophet to be my spiritual father. I need somebody who has a relationship with God higher than I. I need somebody who has a revelation I don't have. Somebody who knows things I do not know. With God, when it comes to God. He knows God. He knows the ways of God and the path of God. And you don't just live without prayer. Because it's prayer that will keep you. And don't live without a prophet. Because by the arms of a prophet, God delivered Israel. And by the arms of prophet, he kept them. And the deliverance comes through the prophet. And for God to keep you, he keeps you through the prophet. Believe in God and you shall be established. Believe in my prophet and you shall prosper.
Into every prophet, sorry. Obi saying, Nanida Swassa.
And it's not made the word be as to say. Pablo said, Nanida Swassa. When we say Abraham, no matter how God was with Abraham, Abraham goes to Melchizedek as a spiritual father. Yes, Abraham eko Melchizedek ho. Na Melchizedek ene bon paima Abraham. Na Abraham no title or the command Melchizedek. Na affordable or the command Melchizedek, which you call the higher priest. Enti embre ni da so san ye no onya gidi wo de nyame aka mo. Enti embre we ni da so san ho na be frɛ no. So that's it. You need that person that you can know that this person has a relationship with God. That when I call this person, he can give me a word, a prophetic word, a revelational word. He can speak a word, he can say something. That will keep hope. And that will keep belief. That is why I ask you, who is your prophet? Who is your spiritual father? Who is giving you message when it comes to God? Who is telling you the mind of God? Who is telling you the thought of God concerning your life? Who is telling you don't do this one, don't go here, go this way? Who is telling you the future and the things ahead of you? That is it. Yes.
Hey, because no.
No. Ya who the other way name to me to anamuye. So that's here. So Israel always go and inquire what is ahead of us. What is coming? Is there any way we should prepare? Is there something we should do? So ansana okumbeba Israel. So no one says okono badada. They know who is coming against them. And they know what to do. Because there are prophets who tell them this is what is coming. That is why you never see Israel doing without a prophet.
Because the Israel for crowd were prophets, near my say Abrabon and near my uncle yes and I'm yesubi. But go because a prophet somehow can mean says me near my woman.
Ignorance is not excuse. In the realms of the spirit, ignorance any excuse. For lack of knowledge, any excuse. So you perish because of it. The devil won't spare you because you don't know. The devil will destroy you. That is the Bible says, seek knowledge.
Prof, you better than you better than you see
that is why you need a prophet. That is what I'm telling you. That who know what you want. We don't continue meaning. If I tell you I had an encounter with Jesus, how many of you can have an encounter with Jesus? How many of you can see Jesus? That is it. So what I say. So what can Jesus tell you? And what will Jesus tell me when I meet him? That is it. Somebody who knows the mind of God, the thought of God, the agenda of the enemy, the plot of the enemy, what is happening in your life. So sometimes you might just go, sometimes people come and sit before me and they say, Prophet, what is God saying?
Wow.
What is God saying?
About them.
What is God saying? And I said, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. So sometimes you must know what God is saying about that marriage, about that situation. A woman came to me and I said, you know, you have been looking for a child for long. She said, yes. And I said, adopt somebody, a child, and give birth, because you are not made to give birth.
Wow.
And I'll say, yes. And I'll say, Prophet, this is why I've been everywhere. Why IVF over 5-6 times, it didn't work.
And no cramp working.
No. So you must adopt. So that's it. Who will tell you this thing is not there? I said, Prophet, is there something we can do about it? I said, no.
Let me show you. Now, is there a way I can to make us say,
Obiane ne shebre. Obiane ne destiny. Bible said the poor shall live with you always.
The poor shall live
with you always. Because now emra necessary. Nyese nyame anya ne say omewo. Osana wobana wodu be 22, 23 years no. When I said she started sharing tears. Or take pregnancy. But no fee say o school. Inti ebe hano, inti she aborted it. And that was the only child she has in life.
Oh.
Yes, that is it. I win him.
Oh God. Mercy.
And that was the only child. No, Abraham. Until Bobra no Waboni. To make Kayano started to say to prophets, is there nothing we can do about it? I said, no. Yes. I said, no, nothing can be done again. Because that was the time now, it has passed.
But prophet, I hold on. Now, go or saw a miracle God or yes, century. Because on one says, oh, bonnet now, oh, panichawa, and now, oh, no, rather, no coffers or do bonnet show. It's not me expect to think again, situation. There is no way a quambi niwa in century, and Yamian will not be dead.
And yes, century, and be an Yamie. So that's it. Even as we sit here, it's not everything God does. Unless that thing is his will.
Okay.
I just say nyame ni will.
Okay.
And so no be. That is, I say, when you pray, say, my Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. That will be done on earth as it is in
heaven.
So the will of God can only be done on earth as it is in
heaven. The war assassins son no
one near church was through.
The better was through.
And one near church was assassin. The best sonny.
Oh, okay.
So what I say. Indeed, there are places that you can, God can show you mercy, but that doesn't mean that thing will come back again. Number to me show mercy.
Yeah.
God has forgiven you. He has shown you mercy. But that time won't come again. Time doesn't wait. And it's after that, warrior, Nikunusu was car. Nikunu is ready. On my IVF 5 times. 5-6 times. Yes. 5-6 times. Nina. The question will be, Mr. Prophet, can I get somebody who is ready to give birth for me and my husband? I said, if you have somebody who is ready, do that. And you can pay the person, fine.
Prophet, me then because and now if you go to a time of Geneva.
No, but say a contract.
I can't remember Asem way
a contract.
A happy pen.
A contract. It's an agreement. You can be sued for that. When agreement is made, it means the person didn't make proper agreement. It must be documented and signed. You can be sued for that. Because nipa no kofa nipa no keke na one document here bibia. They must have witness, they must sign, document it. That is it. That is your assignment. Watch it. So the life me and you we are seeing in the realms of the spirit, that is not the life. The life is different when it comes to the realms of the spirit. That is why a prophet doesn't live a normal life like you.
But prophet be back as a miss me any party say